Hello everyone, I'm here with the Yaniv. Last month on Amazon, he sold $25,000 worth of stuff, and that's in a slow month. Over Christmas, he sold 66K in December. He just bought a brand new car for $61,000. I'll let him talk about that. He's pretty much a baller, and I'm going to have him tell you his story. He's also going to tell you how he launches products on Amazon. Once you get a product into a warehouse, you've got 500 units or whatever sitting in Amazon's warehouse. He's going to tell you exactly how to proceed with there. I'm talking PPC, giveaways, everything you need there. So with that, tell us a little about yourself, and then go into how to launch products, man.
So hey, what's up guys? Again, my name is Yaniv. I've been doing Amazon for probably about 10 months now. I've been having some pretty good success with it, like put my all into it, and it's been paying off pretty well. So just recently, like my first month when it was like 10 months ago, I put in my first product, put my all behind it, kind of invested everything, $2,000 worth of credit card debt, $1,000 of my own money, and then I think I ended up making like $24,000 US that month.
Your first month you made 23K.
Yeah, my first month. I actually have a video. I just made a video on that, so if you want to link it somewhere,
we'll link that below.
Yeah,
or up there.
It's actually like pretty much my story from the beginning. How I got like my first product, my whole story about how in transit and all the costs. Pretty much I broke down absolutely everything about that product, and I even go into my seller's account so you guys can see the actual numbers, like how much I made in my first month. So yeah, it was absolutely crazy. It was an amazing journey, and I'm really glad to be here, man. So
okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, of that $25,000 you sold, how much of that's profit? What's your margin?
So yeah, like I said in that video, I break it down. It was about, I think it was 66.9%.
Now what's it today though? What's it today?
So today it's about selling that product $2 less. So I'm guessing maybe around 60% profit.
But how many products do you have right now?
Right now I have 4 products.
Okay.
So I'm selling 4 products. Between them making about, last month I made 25,000, and December was a really good month for me. So
how much was profit though? How much was profit on 25K?
On average, I would say probably over all of them, 55-60%.
Okay,
overall.
So we're looking about 14K a month profit.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely. Man. And he's been doing this 10 months. That's inspiring.
That's crazy.
So tell us, you've got a product in warehouse, your Amazon warehouses. It just got there. How do you go about launching that? It's one of the most difficult questions out there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good question. So what I would do is, obviously once you get your products in, that's the most important part. You've taken action, you've taken that step that you need to take, and now there's kind of the questions that you got to answer and kind of get right to actually succeed. So the first thing you want to make sure is you have reviews. A lot of people underestimate the value of reviews, and I would say, even though this is against terms of service, guys, do it at your own risk. Get your first 7 to 10 reviews from your friends and family. As long as they're not, as long as you're not friends with them on Facebook, everything will be okay. Get 7 to 10 reviews because they actually are going to matter a lot. If you don't want to do that, you want to play it safe, you can also use review groups from Facebook, and get your reviews from there as well. So you definitely get 7 to 10 reviews. That's the golden number. That's where people actually start buying your product. Before that, it might be really hard to rank before you get those reviews. So first step, get the reviews.
Okay.
So after that, you want to do a giveaway. This one's also overlooked by a lot of people because they kind of don't want to kind of give away all those free products for nothing, but really it does really help, and it's probably like it's a very crucial step in this whole thing. So for the giveaway, you want to do on average 10 to 15 units a day for 3 to 4 days, and that you kind of just make a 99% off coupon. You go into some Facebook groups that they do like fire sales. People pretty much buy anything because it costs like pennies, and you kind of schedule it so you sell 10 to 15 a day. Also, there are people that you can find on Facebook who actually organize this for you. Just give them a little bit of commission and they do it for you.
Really?
So yeah, you can find those people anywhere also. They're usually the people who run the Facebook groups. They can organize it for you as well. So that's probably the second most important thing. And also, you want to make sure that as soon as you get the 7 to 10 reviews, you want to start PPC as well. So don't run PPC when you have 2 reviews, because it won't matter for you. Just definitely get those reviews, start the giveaway, start running the PPC on automatic campaign, so you'll kind of pick out from your keywords what it thinks is the most relevant, keywords used to advertise on. And then even if you don't really, even if that automatic campaign isn't profitable for you, even those sales, the sales that it's going to be making are going to help you rank on the first page, because the more sales you make, the more Amazon deems you relevant for certain keywords. So that's pretty much the most important thing And a kind of extra step you can do as well is buy a jump send, which is actually an email like automating sequence that kind of like you kind of set up your email sequence and it sends it up to people as soon as they buy a product. And those kind of help in getting reviews as well. So kind of get that traction going when you're first starting.
So a couple of things I want to clarify. So you're giving away 10 to 15 units for 3 to 4 days. So you're giving away about 50 products to get to ranked. Okay. And just so everybody knows, when you give a discount that's that large, generally when you give anything above 49%, that's what I've heard. You're not going to get reviews, okay? Even if they review the product, it's going to get removed. So you're not doing this for reviews. You're doing this exclusively to get ranked.
So it's not that it's going to get removed. What I've noticed is what happens when you give away a big discount like that is that even though they're verified purchases, what ends up happening is Amazon deems them as not verified and makes them just a regular review. So you know how you can have verified purchases and then just regular reviews?
Yeah.
So it will make it just a regular review. So even if you do get a review, I mean, don't count on them, but if you do, it's not going to really weigh that much because verified reviews count for like 3 times more than just a regular one.
Got it.
So
okay.
That's what's going to happen.
Okay. So, have you been doing this? Like, what on your? I got a couple questions for you.
Go for it.
They come from my Facebook, okay? Because if you guys were on my Facebook, yeah, you guys knew that this interview was coming up and got to ask any questions you want to ask him. So let's go over to that. So a couple questions here. First things, what's your average lead time? So you need to buy more products tomorrow and you need to get them to Amazon's warehouses, okay? How long does that take you? You're just reordering something you already own.
So it depends. Depending on the manufacturer, but I'm going to say as an average thing overall, my products is that it'll take maybe around 2 to 3 weeks to actually manufacture the product, and maybe a week, 10 to 14 days to actually get it shipped over. Because I ship all my stuff through air.
Really?
So all my products are shipped by air, so I don't really deal with the whole freight forwarding thing. So I just found it more useful, unless obviously you're getting like a product that's super, super heavy, you want to ship it by sea. But most of my products, I want the lead time to be as short as possible, so I can always bring in that inventory.
So what kind of price range are you buying products in? Okay, like what are you buying products for? Like what's your landed cost?
So for the most part,
yeah,
nowadays I can look for products that are a little bit more expensive and have kind of higher barriers to entry. But when I was first starting off, you find products for like, like I said in that one video that I mentioned, I broke down the cost. The cost of that product was 89 cents manufactured, and then landed was like $1.45 or something.
Wow. And
I was selling it for $21.96. So
let's contrast that. My first product was $10 landed, and his was $1.86. Okay.
45.
$1.45. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. So it gave me like quite a bit of room to actually profit from there. But obviously, a lot of people are looking for that perfect product that's like fits in a shoebox and kind of lightweight and stuff. But there's a lot of ways to make money. Like there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, So you can kind of play around with it. A lot of people stay away from glass. If people stay away from glass, why not just try it? Just make sure your packaging is good and get that going. Or you really shouldn't limit yourself to finding like something that's super, super perfect. Because I think it'll kind of perfection is the what is it saying? Like perfection is the something.
The eye of the beholder. So since it sounds like your strategy is a lot about doing whatever it takes to get ranked on the first page. With that, how much are you caring about the competition on the first page?
So obviously, you definitely, when you're picking a product, you want to make sure that the competition is like not too saturated. If there's like 3-4 pages of like the same product, don't go into that product, obviously. But depends, right? So if you have, like, I think that people are kind of underestimating their ability if they follow step by step what they're supposed to be doing. They're kind of educated on the topic. You can really compete with people who even have 300 reviews. Like I'm okay with going into like a niche where the top guy has like 400 or 500 reviews. Like a lot of people wouldn't do that because a lot of people are trying to find the niches with like 30 reviews or 20 reviews. And I think that the biggest thing that people should look into is kind of go into the places even when there is someone who has 150 reviews. There's still going to be a spot for you, and if you kind of improve on the product and kind of have your launch strategy correct and everything proper, you'll get ranked for sure, and you can definitely make like a killing also.
So differentiation, okay? A lot of people are saying, got to bundle, you got to improve the product, you got to change the color, like you got to do something to make yourself different. What are you doing? What's your stance?
My stance might be a controversial one. I don't really think you have to change much.
Okay.
I think that if let's say you have number one competition guy, he has let's say a blue product, right?
Yeah.
I would never go out and make that product yellow or make that product red. I would stick with blue, and kind of never change the color. If a color's selling, because the thing is with a product, you never know what's the selling factor. Is it the price? Is it the color? Is it the value? Like, is it the listing? You don't know, right? So you kind of try to copy as much as you can from the main guy and improve on it. So if the picture's not so good, make the pictures better. If the product, if you read the reviews and you see maybe the people are complaining about something, go ahead and fix that thing, right? Okay. But don't go out and change the product completely. You're competing in the same niche.
Got it.
That's my stance.
Let's go to some more Facebook questions. And by the way, link to my Facebook and Instagram are down below in the description. One of the best questions we got was from Alex Tang. What's the biggest problem you have ever faced getting to this point?
Yeah, so
I'm going to throw the easy questions on you right now. I'm just going to get them out there.
Yeah, that's an easy question.
Yeah.
The easy question. What I think is the biggest problem especially when I was starting off was probably stop, especially this whole entrepreneur thing, not even with Amazon, just whenever you're going to do anything by yourself and on your own, the biggest thing I think is kind of not caring about what other people think. I think that, sometimes opinions can really get to you, your family, your friends, people that you think, are the closest to you. I don't think they do it as a way of to harm you, but they kind of try to protect you. And in that, they make everything worse. So I think that the biggest thing you have to overcome is not caring about what people think, not caring about other people's opinions, and just go out and do you and be yourself and absolutely kill it, because if you put your mind to anything, you can get it for sure. So that's my biggest. I think that's the biggest problem.
Did you have friends and family that were like, "Why are you trying to sell on Amazon? Like this is stupid."
So there was, for sure. I had people who really. Kind of doubted it. It's the doubt that kind of, but the doubt actually did push me. So
did it?
So maybe it was good, right? But yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment right now to publicly doubt you, to get you going even better, dude.
Yeah. So that I would say that was the biggest kind of problem or hurdle I had to overcome on the way.
Okay. So I got another question here from Silver about product inserts. Are you using any product inserts? And tell us what we should avoid, because there's a lot of stuff you can do wrong here, people.
Yeah. So product inserts are a very gray topic, or rather, very gray area with Amazon. You can't ask for reviews. You can't ask for 5-star reviews. You can't, kind of have anything sketchy in there. But however, you can, the way I use them is, you can obviously, you need an instructions manual, or whatever, kind of a catalog maybe. You can use it for upsells. You can use it as a customer service. So you kind of drop your email in there, drop your business email in there, and say, listen, if there's any problems, if there's any concerns, email me directly. That's perfectly fine, right?
So you're trying to avoid 1-star reviews by giving them access to you. You can make it right before they do some of that crap.
So exactly. So the fact that I think a big problem with Amazon is that between the sellers and the customers is that there's kind of an Amazon wall here that doesn't really let you get to them. So kind of bypassing that wall really does help you provide better customer service for them, and kind of, if something went wrong, or sometimes people don't understand how to use a product correctly, or they mess something up, or whatever it may be, right? For them to have access to me directly, I can correct that problem before anything goes wrong. We have that line of communication there, and that's why I think it's great to use as a product insert. So that's what I do.
That's a pretty good idea. So one more question I definitely need to ask for the one after that. Could you tell us every single product you're selling? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I'll just put out a video on that.
Can you?
Unfortunately, that's the secret sauce of Amazon, right? So
I'm kidding.
You got.
Can you just put a PDF below? We'll link that below.
Yeah, for sure.
Every product, the products that are making him at least $5K a month. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it's been good to make this video with you.
What's it like having money now? Okay, because everyone's broke as hell, and then all of a sudden you've got some money now, making 13, 14K a month.
Yeah, it's it's kind of like surreal in a sense. Like you said, you mentioned I bought a car, right? This is the first car that I bought with my own money. with my own
Okay,
insurance.
talk about what you
own
bought
everything.
first, because that's going to be a hot topic. What did you buy?
What, do you,
What
what
kind
did
of
I buy
car did you
first?
buy? Yeah. What car do you
So
own right now?
at first, right now I bought Ford Focus RS
Uh-huh.
2018. So I don't know, that car's a beast.
$61,000. Is that how much you
Yeah.
spent?
Yeah.
Gosh.
So it was I don't know. I love the car. It's been like March 1st when I bought it, so it's been like less than a week, but
Yep.
it's amazing. I kind of love it. But honestly, I've been pretty like good with my money. I haven't been really haven't been like spending it like crazy because you kind of have to keep yourself humble. So that's I think is a big thing also. So
Dude,
yeah.
I'm so excited to hear that you have success, dude. Because it's me. I'm right around the corner making 14K a month on
Right
Amazon.
around the corner, man. Right
Yeah.
around the corner. I don't doubt it.
Yeah, perfect. So if you guys have any more questions, put them in the comments, and we will both be following up on any questions that you have, because I'm sure there's a ton more. And go over to his channel and check out his videos. Link will be in the description, very first one, specifically to his video on his first product, because that's probably the most interesting video. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
So,
new video.
anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to shout out?
That's pretty much it, guys. Come over, check out that video. It's pretty interesting to kind of help you understand a little bit about how I found my first product and what I was looking for.
How
So
he
it'll help
made
some of you guys.
$24,000 his first month on Amazon. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. Check it out, guys.
Perfect.
Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, see you later. And hit the subscribe button. The whole goal of this channel is to get you to your first $5,000 a month on Amazon. Like, I'm trying to give you the information you need. So if that's something that interests you, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.